Bros Productions is proud to present Kansas City Jets High School Travel Hockey. Kansas City Jets Hockey is brought to you by the Bortnick Law Firm, Donovan Service, Golf TRK, the Kansas City Ice Center, KC Ice, Minding the Gap, Myers Brothers, Packer Fastener, the Midwest High School Hockey League, and Beck Bros Productions. Now, Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to the Young Arena here in Waterloo, Iowa. Joel Becker and Gary Scavone. Kansas City Jets Hockey. Jets set to take on this Waterloo Warriors team. Second of the 4 games over the weekend. First for the varsity. The JVers just got finished with a 5-1 victory over this Warriors team to start off the weekend. It was a long bus ride, but the varsity squad obviously has an opportunity to shake a little bit of the bus legs off before they have an opportunity to get on the ice. It's going to be Camden Krugel in the goal to our left. And it is Lincoln Graveman in the goal to our right, and we are underway in the first period of play. And very quickly, the Warriors with the puck, and a backhand shot and a save by Krugel. The puck gets, the net gets knocked off, and we have an early stoppage in play. But really not what you want to see coming off the opening faceoff.
Yeah, no, right off the opening faceoff, Joe. And again, our varsity team is battling. We got. I think Chucky's going to play D today because of injuries. Norman Jackson's going back up the forward. Jackson Norman, I should say. Still don't have Brenneman. We don't have Jasper, and we don't have Lemke. So, and Kel Smith is not. I don't think he's not really going to go today too. So because of his concussion from last week. So we're shorthanded, but let's see. We got to battle. That's all.
Yeah.
Someday we'll get our full team here. I don't know when.
So that was an offside play. And we'll get a neutral ice face-off. Sending a player off the ice for, I presume, some sort of an equipment issue. That was...
So this is their big 3 right here, 23, 10, and 26. So if we can shut them down, we got a really good chance today. But we got to play defensive on them. They're going to get the shots. 26 and 23 are the... I think number 2 and number 3 scorers in the league are 1 and 3, something like that.
Well, right now it is Whitrock trying to get it into the zone, and boy, a couple of players end up going hard into the net, and that's going to lead to a little extracurricular activity as Cole Eklund over there was lovingly guided into the net by a Waterloo defenseman, and
right.
We'll get a nice whistle and a face-off. Just underway here in the first period.
Yeah, so I think we got like 4 JV guys playing varsity in this game tonight. McAfee.
You mentioned Chucky's out there along with Acton right now on defense.
Then we got McAfee and Korn. And that might be. And I think Sam, he brought Sam up too to be a 10th forward.
Yeah, Shivik, correct. He's out there. He was warming up anyway.
Yeah,
Kaufman won that faceoff, but he won it all the way back into the Jets' end, so they're going to have to break out to center. McAfee in the middle. Gave it to Kaufman. Dane Kaufman on right wing. He'll pull up. Ends up getting taken into the corner. And it was Bushbaum there who was able to ring it around and all the way back into the Jets' end, and Chucky will have to go back for it. So
they did not give them a shot in the first. Didn't he get a shot on that first little breakaway?
I thought so.
I thought he did, yeah. But Krugel made a nice save. Yeah.
So in the meantime, play does continue to go on.
I do notice that Waterloo has several JV players playing too, though.
Yeah. They have a relatively short roster compared to what you're used to seeing out of Waterloo. Just their entire, group there. And we mentioned before they have only 3 goalies rostered and only 2 of them have played.
Yeah, they got 34 kids on the roster.
Yeah,
we'll say 33, then the goalie, doesn't play.
Yeah.
But I did notice that 43, I think 11, There was like 6 of them that came out of the locker room because they had to put the blue warm-up jerseys on.
Right.
I think those blue warm-up jerseys are better looking than the ones they wear.
Well, I'm glad they're not
but
wearing them.
They can't go blue and blue.
That would have been tough. Puck swept away there from Norman. Now back in the net, Amon. And they're just trying to get it out to the zone, and they do. This is Norman, but he overskated, and it was picked up by the Warriors. And this is Buckin. He had it taken away, and Norman again. In with Arnold and Wood. Puck in the corner. Norman takes a man down. He gets hit. Both of them go down. Puck comes around to the far side. Amon keeps it into the left point. It'll go back in the net.
Jets are changing.
And in the
meantime,
meantime,
side at least.
And Buckin now with it. And a long shot glove down by Krugel, and he'll leave it there. Wow. And it's taken by Redmond.
Not give him a shot there either. Oh, yeah, now they got 2 shots up. Okay.
So finally updating things.
Yeah.
Jets looking for their first shot of the game.
Jets not right now. First early part of this game, I'll give Waterloo a little bit more better of the play.
That comes out to center ice and comes back in off sides. So we will get a stoppage in play. 2 minutes and 44 seconds into this game. Center ice face-off. As the Whitrock line out there with Eklund and Brody Lee. That pass intercepted, and it is dumped in by Bushbaum. He'll work back in the net. Bo Bloom on him. Comes out to the far side. Now it's tapped. Goes in front. Backhand shot saved by Krugel, and he will hang on. So Camden Krugel has had to be alert a couple of times in this game already.
Yeah. No, Joe, bottom line is this: we're going to go as well as this line goes. You know what I mean? This Whitrock line has got to be spot on today. Get some scoring opportunities right now. We haven't even sniffed a shot on that.
Well, and again, as we talked about briefly in the JV game, as Brody Lee will try and work in on the right side. He was ridden off the puck, but
there's a trip. No call.
He fell down. That wasn't a trip.
Oh, come on, Joe.
It wasn't a trip.
Come on, Joe.
He literally fell down.
Jeez, I don't know what you're seeing. You better start getting some glasses.
Okay. Watch the replay.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It looks great. Don't get Mike all fired up.
So getting started again, though, is that, like I said, early on in this game, this is, varsity obviously hadn't played yet. They have to get used to this size of a ice surface.
Yeah, for sure.
As we talked about that during the JV game, this is Olympic size ice, which is, it's the same size as far as the length is concerned. It's just 15 feet wider.
Right.
200 by 100 instead of 200 by 85. As the puck comes out to center ice. And, it's not a big, huge adjustment, but it is an adjustment to make.
A little odd man rush here.
And McAfee trying to work in on right wing.
I got it! Yeah! Woo!
Hey, McAfee.
6 unassisted, I think, Joe.
First shot of the game for the Jets. And they get themselves a goal. Well, I tell you what, I guess turnabout is fair play. How many times has that happened to us?
Yeah.
Where we've given up our first shot.
Well, that was a short side goal, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He just ripped it over his glove, as the old wicked wrister, as they like to call it.
Yeah, I agree. That was a great shot by McAfee. Well, he's really come to play.
I think he surprised Graveman.
I think so, too.
In terms of not only how hard he shot it and whatnot, but the fact that he even shot it at all like that. I think he was expecting McAfee to try and make some sort of play. But instead, he just ripped it. And the Jets lead at 1-0 early on. So good start for Kansas City as it turns out. Ekton in his own zone over for Chucky. Plays it up the boards, and it did get by the linesman out to center ice. Poked ahead. Kaufman got it into the zone, but lost it. And now back the other way. Here come the Warriors. Trying to work in.
McAfee on the feet, unassisted.
So
I agree.
Puck still loose in the Jets end. Corin able to poke it out to center ice. Dump back in. Delayed offsides. Warriors tag up. Now here's Elup. And play it off the sideboards. Does come to the line, but not out to center. Is a good job there by Caldwell to keep it in for Waterloo. Back of the net. 4 players over to try and fight for it.
Nice play by Norman.
Yeah, he was knocked down, but maybe to pitchfork it ahead. And now it gets by Shibbigan out to center ice. Buchanan with it, trying to work in on right wing. And a sharp angle shot missed the net on the short side, comes out to the left point. It was kept in by Tompkins. Now here's Arnold again.
No, that's Chad. That's Norman.
I'm sorry, Norman.
I know
yes.
you get 3 and 9 are going to get to you today, Joe.
So
we got a penalty against the Jets.
Apparently.
Norman's going to get a cross check. All right.
So we're going to have an early power play coming up for the Warriors, trailing in the game 1-0 as Norman goes off for 2 minutes. So Jets leading 1-0 on a early snipe goal from Brody McAfee. They line up for the power play. Off the faceoff comes back to the point, and the Warriors will set up. Harn with it. Now goes to Buchanan. Buchanan on goal. A shot. He missed everything high off the glass and all the way out to center ice. I should mention there's 2 of them on the team, Buchanans, B-U-C-H-A-N.
Okay.
Carter and the other one is Kale. Jets doing a good job of wasting time as the
23 and 18.
Yeah.
I think one's a defenseman, the other one's a forward, yeah.
And Buchanan, the forward, brought it in. Now it's carried on into the zone by Rasty.
I wonder if he's the brother of the goalie they had. Remember that goalie they had? He was amazing.
I would assume so.
Yeah, or at least a relative, right?
Harn straight away a shot. That goes off the glass behind the net. Then
Caldwell was a little quicker to get to that puck than Chase was. Oh, there's a nice play.
Intercepted by Brody Lee, and he's able to at least get it out to center ice.
Oh, making a change zone. They're coming in the zone.
Did a quick change in on goal. A shot blocked at the defense there by Redmond, and the Jets will send it the length of the ice. Still 50 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Warriors. Out of the net, Graveman left it there for Carter Buchanan. Could be Butchin. I don't really know.
Buchanan, yeah.
I'm
I'm not sure either.
So
Coots, the JV scorer.
Coots, working into the zone, playing a little varsity.
Kaufman,
and by the way, this is his. Angle. You mentioned he was their top scorer on JV.
Yeah.
This is his first game on varsity, so I guess he got a little reward.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay. There you go. That makes sense.
So 20 seconds to go in Norman's minor. Maybe time for one more rush.
They got some injuries too.
Could be too.
Because we got a lot of guys playing JVs. JV guys playing both.
Rowe was able to get it into the zone, but Elam came back out with it. Then Eklund went hard into Tompkins.
Wasn't it a long shot on goal? Give a shot though. All right, we're even strength now.
So Norman is done. Of course, you have to cross all the way to the other side of the ice now, just like at least some of last week.
And it's a big shade of ice to do it on.
It is.
Yeah,
and
all right.
Now we'll get a offside, whistle and a face-off.
Yeah.
1-0 our score. Jets on top.
Gets down below.
Yeah. Okay. Glad they're so into it.
Yeah. They're excited.
At least they're not.
They don't got a Waterloo warm-ups on, so I don't think it's JV players.
Could be. I don't know.
Could be. I don't think so, though. I'm going with no. Just regular kids.
I think they're fans.
Just little parents. Oh,
Elam
nice.
kept that in. He was all by himself. Was able to get it in deep, though. And the Warriors will ring it around to the far side.
Bloom didn't see it.
Bloom didn't know where it was.
That's all right. Kaufman's there. We're okay. Oh, he swiped and missed.
Well, able to get it back into the zone, though. It's picked up by the Warriors. Picked off by Elam, but he had to go off his stick. And now Kaufman ahead. Eric Elam will dump it in. Jets will finish off a change behind the play as the Warriors look out to break out to center. Comes up the near side boards and back for it. Bloom in his own zone. Plays it ahead. Elam. Well, he could have gone rink wide with that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go. I'm surprised he didn't go wide side.
Yeah, well, as it turned out, it became an icing.
Right.
And like you said, I mean, normally I'd be worried about that going through the middle of the ice, but there's absolutely nobody there but the Jets players. So at any rate, 8.5 minutes. We're halfway through the first period. Jets with the only goal, Brody McAfee, early on in this one. Face off in the Jets' end. Comes out to center ice. Trying to chase it down Lee. He was able to knock it away from Buchanan into the corner. Eklund trying to pick it up behind the net. He does. Gets hit into the corner. They'll play it to the line, but not out. It was gloved down on a good play there by the defenseman Amon. Then a Redmond a shot inside and it bounces right near the crease. And Eklund was over there, but he couldn't get a good shot on goal. Amon keeps it into the point again. His long shot. That goes wide. Redmond from the side. He hit the glass high above the goal.
Icy.
And the Warriors ice the puck. So some pretty good offensive opportunities. Really, aside from the goal, that was the best offensive pressure that the Jets have put on so far today.
Yeah, puck was bouncing around. We just couldn't get a shot. Well, they gave us one shot.
Face off to the right of Lincoln Graveman. Norman out there to take the draw. And off the face-off, puck comes in front. Arnold couldn't get a stick on it.
Well, it might have been a trip there. They didn't call it, though.
Yeah. So Arnold out there with Norman and Wood on this line. Back for it. Warriors will try and work out to center ice. Into the zone, Redmond. Back behind his net will lift it up the boards, and they get it out to center ice. Nice pass in the middle for Arnold trying to work in. He was checked, but then, carrying it on, but unfortunately couldn't get a good stick on it. Redmond pinching in. It's taken to the corner by the Warriors, and Waterloo will just clear it out to center ice. Redmond again. Jets changing behind the play. He'll play it in on goal, steered aside by Graveman. Jets getting the Corin line out there with Kaufman and now McAfee. This was their scoring line.
Oh, come on, Chucky. I mean,
that was
Teddy. Yeah.
And he kind of fanned. We see that happen a lot during the JV game.
Yeah.
On both sides, players trying to make a pass and would just fan on it. Ekton again in his own zone. Cross for Chucky on the far side. He actually slowed it up, which allowed the Warriors to keep it in. Trying to work in front. That came right through the middle. Nobody there for Waterloo, though. It's kept in at the point by Buchanan. And now back for it is Rasty in his own zone. He'll get it back on a give and go. Kaufman takes him to the boards. Waterloo gets it in as we're. Puck goes right through the middle again. Warriors dangerous here.
Yeah.
Played it back out to the point. Buchanan kept it in.
McAfee
will skate through the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
And late on a shift, he'll just backhand it in.
He stayed out there, though. He's coming off now.
So the other Buchanan with it on right wing. Eklund took it away from him, tried to give it to Elam, but he wasn't expecting it. Now he'll send it across. And lead pass for Brody Lee with speed. 1-on-2 into the zone. Fanned on as he went to shoot. It goes back of the net and stays in the zone. Bluma shot missed everything off the end boards. Now here's Lee again. He tried to send it. That one off of traffic. Comes back out right point for Elam. Now Eklund again, tried to get it in the middle.
Good shot.
And a save as it turned out. That was not actually intended to be a shot. It was intended to be a pass as he was trying to get it in the middle for Whitrock.
Yeah.
But it actually went off a leg or something and went right on goal. And Graveman had to be pretty alert, but he was. Made the save. This line stays out. And the Warriors able to get it out to center ice, 2-on-2 into the zone. And a stick lift at the last second prevented that from being too dangerous. Lee, with the puck along the near boards, will just send it down the ice. And they will call that icing against Kansas City. 4:47 to go in the first period. Jets leading it 1-0. Teams are at it again tomorrow, 8:30, 10:30. And unfortunately, we don't get the extra hour of sleep like we did last year.
No extra hours.
It's annoying. Off the face-off, Lee in the middle for Eklund. Now he'll come in on left wing into the zone, just onside. Try to get it in front for Lee, and the one-timer went off his stick, but he didn't get it on goal. In the meantime, Eklund was taken down behind the play.
Oh, come on, Dole, that's a knee.
And it's a 2-on-1 and a backhand shot, not much on it. They're off the stick of Bushbaum.
How's that not a knee in, Bojo?
I don't know.
Because he didn't call it. Oh,
long shot. Yeah, Grady, or I should say, Camden was really screened by his own defense.
Yeah.
But managed to get the stop, and he'll hang on.
If he's not going to call a knee in on now on, we're not going to get a call today.
Well, what do you think that means?
He likes Waterloo.
No, I mean, if you said if he doesn't call that, well, he didn't, so.
We're in trouble.
There you go.
We're not going to get any penalties. They're not going to get any penalties.
We'll see.
Yeah,
it's a long game.
Oh, yeah.
Kaufman with the puck. He'll work in on right wing. Taken to the boards. And it comes out to center. Redmond, he'll backhand it in. Kaufman chases after for it. He and Buchanan go into the boards, and the puck comes out to center ice, and McAfee will chase after for it. He'll just backhand it out to center ice. The Warriors.
Delayed offsides.
Yeah, we're in ahead of the play, so delayed offsides. They do tag up. And it is taken behind the net. Amon with the puck. Micah up the left wing. Long rink-wide pass for McAfee off his stick, but into the zone. He'll chase after for it, along with Tompkins. Comes around on the far side. Amon keeps it in at the point. Long shot wide of the mark. Comes back out to the other side, and Redmond winds up, and he shot it right into the Warrior player. Tell you what, in the JV game, that led to a breakaway goal.
Yeah, it did.
Here's Amon behind the net.
McAfee got back nice on that. Amon missed it.
Yeah, he was trying to pass
That's
it
a
up
little
the boards.
whiff.
And instead, it's kept in. A shot goes, it looks like off of Krugel and wide. Comes out to center ice.
Make better passes here.
So
2:50 to go. Jets are up 1-0. If you just joined us by an unassisted goal by Brody McAfee. Pretty early in the first period.
Yep. Shots are 6-4 now in favor of the Warriors, but the Jets lead it 1-0. 2:48 to go here in the first period. Face off to the right of Camden Krugel.
Yeah, 3:50 into the first period is when we got the goal.
Whitrock won the draw, but Ekton couldn't clear it. Goes back in the net. Chucky there. Drake tried to get it up ahead, and the Jets do get it.
Oh,
lead pass. Lee, if he hurries, might be able to catch up to
Brody
this.
Just missed.
And he centers it in front, but
nice
that went off the leg.
Play.
Yeah.
Boy,
Whitrock was going to the net.
Yeah, but if he catches that on his stick, that's a breakaway.
Yeah.
Just
meanwhile, Whitrock gets it. He'll walk in front, passes across, and a shot by Bloom goes
just a little wide.
Rebound, Ekton, right point, long shot. Yeah! They score.
Woohoo! I don't know
if Eklund may have gotten a stick on it or not.
I don't know if it's going to be 41 from 2, and I don't know if it's going to be 17 or not.
Well, it looked like there was a redirect, and in fact, I would assume there was, or probably that doesn't go in, just giving the goaltender the benefit of the doubt.
I don't think it was touched. It might have been. Let's see.
Maybe not, but yeah, we'll see what kind of. We get, but in the meantime, off the face-off, the Warriors dump it in. Back in the net, Elam was taken down hard there by Buchanan. Kale comes out to the point, long shot, that went off a leg. Now it's picked up by Kale Buchanan again behind the net, trying to center it, but he missed everybody. He goes all the way back into his own end. Minute 50 left to go out of the net. The goaltender, Graveman, played it to the side. Bloom keeps it in. They gave it Ekton, so apparently nobody touched it.
Yeah.
Eklund,
okay.
And then who was the other one?
Whitrock with the assist.
Okay, lead pass. Buchanan trying to get in. Elam.
That's going to be a penalty.
He ends up taking
he
it out.
Did not call a penalty.
And there really wasn't one, to be quite honest. I mean, he did come from behind him, but it was just a check. Not really a he didn't like trip him. He didn't hook him. He didn't grab him for a hold or anything like that.
He gave Cole got one too.
Yeah, well, Eklund got the
And
first
Whitrock.
assist, and then Whitrock was the second one.
Yep.
So we're down to a minute to go in the period. Long dump in. McAfee able to pull it. He'll ring it back around to the right point for Bloom.
Bloom should have shot that.
He couldn't. He never really had good control of it.
Oh,
and
no.
Walked in around Redmond, and Angola's shot, and he missed everything. Ends up going high off the glass.
I don't like Chase's hip check there. He totally
You're right.
missed that.
And then he handed the puck away again. They play it in front. Backhand. That was stopped. And the Jets are able to get it out to center ice. Wood up ahead. Now Norman. He'll walk in. We're down to 20 seconds left to go, 25 in any rate. It was poked away, and here they come back the other way. Trying to work into the zone. Redmond fell down or dove for it, and in the meantime, Norman picks up the loose puck, couldn't get it out. Warriors keep it in, but good job to clear the zone that time by Arnold.
That should do it. That's going to be an icing call.
Actually, they will stop this for icing with 3 seconds left to go. So there will be a face-off. Would you pull the goalie right here?
Huh?
3.3 seconds. Would you pull the goalie if you were Ratto? Send Krugel. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
They're not, but you could. So looks like Brody Lee's going to take the draw here as they put Eklund and Whitrock on that side.
Goalie's getting screened by his own guy.
And it comes back. Redmond a shot and a save, and that's going to do it.
No, I'm going to call a hand pass.
I don't think it ever necessarily
went in. But it went in, but it went off his hand.
And I'm pretty sure it was after the whistle anyway. So,
all right.
Good for them. But like I said, imagine if they actually had another player on the ice instead of our goaltender that was crashing the net there.
Yeah.
You wonder if we actually might have been able to get that to go.
Right,
Who knows?
Right.
Shots on goal 7-5 in favor of the Warriors.
Yeah, good period by the Jets. We got an early lead about the 3:50 mark or 13:50 in the period, right into it, 3 minutes. McAfee on an unassisted goal with a snipe on the short side, and then just there at the 2:12 mark of the first period. Teddy Ekton caught the little corner on the far side from the point.
There was traffic. I don't know if it looked like it might have been redirected. They say no.
They say no, yeah.
But regardless, it probably bothered the goaltender.
Right, yeah, exactly. Enough to get it right. So, good period by the Jets. Good period. One of the better ones, even though they're outshot 7-5. I thought in the first part of the game, period, Waterloo was kind of controlling the game, but I think the second half the Jets stepped it up.
Like we said, they found their legs, got used to the ice surface, and got better as the period went on.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, 2-0 our score in the first intermission. We'll be back with the second period after this on Kansas City Jets Hockey. Welcome back out to Young Arena. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona. Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets leading the Waterloo Warriors. 2-0 our score as we get started with the second period of play. Both teams at 5 aside to get started here in the second period. It's the Whitrock line out between Eklund and Brody Lee to start things off for Kansas City. Face off against the Rasty line. So 2 number 1 lines going at it. And we are underway here in the second period. That one hit a stanchion or maybe the linesman on the way in. Pops up in the air and it's taken down by Buchanan. Comes back out to the Harn to the point, and his shot was gloved by Krugel. Shot was probably going wide, but they did give him one, so.
Yay!
Up to 8 now.
8-5 on shots.
So Lincoln Graveman and Camden Krugel still the goaltenders for each team, as both teams will make player changes. The Kaufman line comes out.
Waterloo kept their forwards out.
Yeah, they did. Rasty line and Kaufman line. And it's played up the far boards, comes out to center. Harn plays it back in, and that's going to be offside.
Harn, if you remember, his brother last year was a really good defenseman.
Yeah.
Number 3.
I do.
But not last year, his whole career. All 4 years. One of the better defensemen in this league.
So we get another neutral zone face-off. It's dumped in by Tompkins. Oh, big hit along the sideboards on Chucky. McAfee along the near boards couldn't keep the puck on his stick, and now Warriors and Chucky will just dump it in. Goes back into the Waterloo end. Behind the net, McAfee able to work it free. Has a man in front. Finish up. Saved by Graveman. And the rebound comes all the way back out to the point. Ekton. That was blocked in the defense.
That was a great pass by McAfee. Kaufman had every opportunity to bury that, and he put it right in the chest.
Yeah. I mean, he got a shot off.
Oh, it was a great shot.
Yeah.
It just happened to be right in the goalie's chest. You know, they waved it off.
Corin picks up the loose puck back in the net. Tried to play
McAfee
it in front.
got dumped. No call.
Yeah.
Nope, net's off.
Yeah, we knocked the net off. I'm a little surprised they didn't call that. That could have been interference. It wasn't a bad hit or anything like that, but he certainly did not have the puck, and he was knocked on his butt, and that's,
He's only called 1 penalty.
Nope, that's true.
Now he's going to he's saying we can't change. Whatever.
So talk about adding insult to injury. First of all, you don't call our guy getting knocked on his rear end in front of the net, and then you won't let us make a change.
Right, yeah.
15:48 to go, second period. Jets on top 2-0 straight away. And a shot by Ekton off his stick, and that's going to go
we can
out of
make
play.
a change.
Yep. Worked out.
Yeah, 1 penalty, Norman Jackson, on that cross check of the first period.
An offensive face-off here for the Jets. Whitrock and the puck along the sideboards. Whitrock will glove it down to himself. On the near boards comes out Amon, a long shot and a save by Graveman, and he will hang on.
Easily seen.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody in front to do the redirect that time. Another face-off, though. And again, it comes out. Amon able to poke it, but couldn't keep it in. He'll just dump it back in. The Jets tag up. Whitrock out there with Eklund and Brody Lee. Comes around far side. It'll come out to center ice, and Redmond, boy, he's been beat a couple of times.
Yeah, he's got, and that hip check's not the best.
Well, but you know what the thing is okay, that's it's not the fact that the hip check is, it's the fact that he is not going fast enough backwards to keep up with the play.
Right.
And so he's trying to at least get his body in front.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the right thing to do, to at least try and get your body in front, but he hasn't, there's been a couple of times where he's just sort of late in getting moving.
Yeah.
And so because of that, he's become a pylon, and that's not something you want to see out of a defenseman, if at all possible. So here is Amon, and boy, he played a dangerous play in the middle. And
he tried to go to McAfee, but
right, but then you don't do that through the middle of your own zone like that. Corin able to poke the puck away. Amon, he lost it. Comes loose in front, and they can't get a shot off, can the Warriors. Comes back out to the point, though. Now across, Tompkins with it, a shot. That's loose in front. And again, they can't quite pull the trigger from the side of the net. Jets can't clear it out.
Another high hit
now
by
they do.
Waterloo.
There's been a couple of them.
Yeah. Dolan's not going to, he didn't call anything so far.
Buchanan.
Yeah, that's a high hit. Come on, Chris.
Well, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, he left his feet.
It was Caldwell. Yeah, it could have been conceivably a charge for leaving his feet. In the meantime, lead pass. And here's Arnold trying to work ahead with it. And on right wing, he has a man with him in front, Redmond. And a backhand shot went wide. Then Kaufman another try. And I believe Grayman ended up with that in his glove or somewhere.
That was boarding. Arnold's down.
Yeah, and
we do
get the whistle.
Rose Dolan is not calling anything.
Apparently not. And he is up.
This game's going to get out of hand if he's going to start calling penalties.
Coach Kennedy out there to check on him. He'll head back to the bench. And Dane Kaufman and Whitrock, the captain and alternates, having a little conversation with the referee. It'll be a neutralized face-off. Whitrock line out there for Kansas City. They do lead it 2-0. We played a little over 3 minutes here of the second period. And we get a whistle. Elam and Bloom back on the point for this face-off. Puck loose in the zone. Elam, and it does come out to center ice.
I thought that was a trip on us. So.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I mean, he hasn't called anything on Waterloo at all, but
he's only called one on us.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's not like we have been saints in this game either. No pun intended.
No, absolutely not. Oh yeah, we're not saints. We're the Jets.
Eklund in the middle for Whitrock, and then a late offsides call.
Wow, really late offside call.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was or not, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know,
but it certainly took his time to make up his mind about it.
If the ref called it, I'd say it was.
Yeah. Well, he was standing right on the line. It just took him a while, I guess, to get the whistle up. Warriors are going to make change. Jets keep the Whitrock line out. Off the face-off to Bloom. He will
here
just
you go.
dump it in.
So the Jets JVs are coming over here now.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to, Waterloo is supposed to be on the visitor side. On the home side, side. But they're not. They're on our side.
Well, we don't know if those are
players.
We think they're fans.
They're fans. But we were told specifically that we had to be on this side. So, I think our kids are coming over because they're yelling at our players.
Could be.
So.
Looks like they're going to get up and go.
Yeah, he's going to make them go on the other side.
Well, it is what it is. Although we've
he's
talked
the
about
rink
this.
Manager, I think. His name, by his name tag, it was Chris Dolan was his name. I don't know if it's Dolan, the referee's dad or uncle.
Could be.
Family member or whatever, but.
There's going to be a penalty.
Now we're going to get a hook.
Well, and it was. I mean, it was absolutely a clear hook, but again, then Bloom and the other player kind of came together as well afterwards.
Yeah, but okay, that's a clear hook, fine.
Yeah.
But what about the clear knee? What about the clear pusher?
Oh, now we're getting more whistles. And somebody else is coming off as well. The original penalty, apparently, to Brody Lee.
He's going to give him a 10-minute too for mouthing off.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Who else is in the box?
Oh.
There's two of them in the box.
Whitrock go in too?
I don't know.
I can't see.
Yeah, it's not. I can't see from where they are. There are two Jets in the penalty box They haven't put anything on the clock yet. So I'm waiting till they do.
Yeah.
So it's Eklund is the first
24 of Eklund. Okay.
Is the other one other than Lee.
Somebody must have got a 2 and 10.
No, they both have
no.
twos. I think they
No, here comes Sam.
So, yeah. So my guess is we had a penalty that we maybe had an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Right.
And then perhaps a 10 to go along with it, like a further abuse of officials call.
Yeah.
Shibig is going to serve the penalty for one of them.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. Boy, that's, I mean, obviously the referee's having a discussion with Ratto right now. And I don't blame Coach Elo for being a little upset, especially, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened. Obviously, we weren't down there. But to suddenly in a game that hasn't been, one specifically lopsided one way or another as far as penalties, put a team down for 2 minutes, 5-on-3. And a save by Krugel on that shot from well in.
Cole Eklund got cross-checking minor, so it must have been
Okay.
Brody got something plus the 10.
Shot, another save, Krugel, rebound, and they score.
Yeah. And how many are they going to get?
Well, at most 2. But that could conceivably tie the game up when all is said and done. If they do. So they'll get a power play goal here. It looks like they're sending Eklund out.
And they gave Brody Lee a cross-check too, but he must have got something else. They just still got on the score sheet yet.
Yeah. I think the clock wants to know what they're supposed to do here.
We got to take 24 off, dude. Let's see, a referee just took control of the game. Just changed the complexion of the game.
Yeah.
Because he called all the penalties on us. I know you played for Waterloo, but come on, dude. Well, you all did, actually. But Brody's going to be down for another about 13 minutes, 12 minutes or so.
Well, and that's the thing, is that, and I don't know, it depends kind of on how that is, but so there, in reality, what the Jets should be.
Here he's announcing.
Could you understand that? I couldn't.
No, I did not.
There's a save by Krugel.
2 minutes for cross-check both.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I heard that
I don't
part.
know why Shebang's in the box.
Yeah, I have no idea what the 10 minutes was for or who it was called on. But again, so as you know, when you get a 2 and a 10, especially when it's a
they gave Brody Lee an unsportsman.
Okay, like a 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah, unsportsman conduct.
But see, so here's the thing, though, is that they sent Eklund out.
Right.
What they should have done is sent Shibig out.
Right.
Because the reason why I'm saying that is that, so the 2 and the 10.
He's just serving. It was coincidental, yeah.
Right.
But don't we get the pick and we want to come out?
No, it's up to us. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. What I'm saying is that strategically, I mean, yeah, you probably wanted Cole out there, but if you put Shibig out, then that means Brody Lee gets to come out earlier because his 10 minutes starts right then.
Right, yeah.
But now his 10 minutes will start right now
exactly,
because this is when his penalty ended.
Yeah.
So he'll come back with 30 seconds to go in the
Can
period.
have Rads talk to their official about that?
Nah, it's already too late.
Okay.
They did what they did. Again, it was their choice as to who comes out. Now,
well, we don't know if it was our choice.
Well, we don't know if they
Could have
gave
been
it to him.
referee could have said it was coming out.
Well, he could have, but I mean, again, if Ratto should have, if he wanted to insist, he could have.
Right.
At that point.
Probably at that time he's not even thinking about
Yeah.
that. He's probably thinking get Cole out
and again,
sooner.
to be fair, that's what I was going to say. The question is, do you want Brody to come out with like a minute and a half to go in the period, or do you want Cole Eklund right now?
Right.
So, because those were the choices. Because if you didn't, then Eklund would have been in the box until right then. So that was the choice. And I don't know. He could. It may be that was the choice he wanted to make. I don't know.
My guess is that he didn't give him a choice.
Big hit. And you can hear the crowd is certainly getting into the physicality of the play, which.
Oh, interference.
Yeah, another one. And again, players slow in getting up. They blow the play
Come
dead.
on, Dolan.
I don't even know that he saw that. He was way behind the play. And
it's getting out of control.
McAfee
This is not going to be good.
McAfee was saying something to him, and it's a obviously injured Jets player, and that's Redmond. It's actually 9:56 left to go in the second period. 2-1 our score. Redmond.
Look at TK looking at him. Are you kidding me? You're not going to call nothing?
And again, the linesman could come over, as Whitrock did go over to talk to him. He's an assistant captain.
Right.
So I assume that's why he went to say something to him. The linesman, if the referee didn't see it, the linesman could have gone over and talked to him about it.
But this is horrible. Oh, man, you hate when you go on the road and get hosed big time, and that's what's happening.
Well,
right now.
The more concerning about this is that is now at least the second, if not more, of Jets players who have there again. We have yet to have a penalty, not one, on Waterloo in the game.
Right.
And there have been at least 2 or 3 times in which Jets players have been slow to get up.
Yeah.
And so you're concerned about player safety at some point. And, as you well know, we've had problems with that. We have how many players not playing today because of, Kale.
5.
We've got, Bennett.
6 kids.
4
varsity, 2 JV. And 2 of those JVs could have played varsity.
So, in the meantime, the puck goes to the side, and Norman over there. It's in front, shot, and that went right through the middle, but not on goal. Bloom
if we get
with
another
it.
goal here, we can kind of stifle this up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Perhaps. Elam comes back at the line, a shot. He missed it, and the rebound, left point, and Bloom keeps it in, just plays it behind the net. Eklund over there, he'll work it free, try to walk in front with it. He was tripped again.
Oh, my
Literally
God.
tripped right over a stick. There was no call, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Trying to work in on goal, a shot, and I'm not sure if that went off his stick wide or hit something.
This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
But again, that was like right in the middle of play. A player goes down. What did he think? He fell? In the meantime, trying to work in and then fanning on the shot as Buchanan, and then that pass was intercepted by Bloom. Comes out to the point. Oh, that was Whitrock who knocked it down, and a save by Krugel. He didn't know he had it, but he did.
I can't believe this is amazing. Totally amazing. I mean, I've seen some refs who take control of the game.
What happened to Dane?
He fell.
Oh,
his blade. He must have lost a blade and edge.
I was just gonna say.
Did Maddie see that?
So we're halfway through the game now. 8:32 to go, second period, and it is. Oh, now we're finally gonna get our first penalty. It was a check from behind. I don't know if that's what he's going to call, but a delayed penalty on Waterloo, and they touch up, and now the Jets will get their first power play. And you had to figure that was going to happen at some point. So the funny thing about that is of all the hits there were, that was probably the least egregious of all of them. And yet he's going to go off for roughing. It looks like it's Buchanan. Yeah. I know.
I don't think we got.
So
we don't got Brody Lee, and we don't have Dane because I think Dane lost an edge.
Well, Dane lost a steal. I think his blade either broke or came out of the holder or something.
Right.
Yeah. So on that play, I don't know if you actually saw it.
No, I was talking to Maddie.
He hit Ekton from behind. Of all the hits there have been, that was probably the least egregious of all of them. But I'm not surprising. You had to expect that at some point he was going to call.
He's got to call something.
Yeah. So Jets get their first power play here. A little over 8 minutes left to go in front. Here's Norman, a shot that was stopped at the defense. Rebound is picked up, and Waterloo will come back the other way shorthanded. That one bounces, and it's picked up by the Jets, and coming back the other way is Norman. He'll work into the zone. Norman, sharp angle shot. He was hit as he shot it. Then Bloom a drive, and he missed everything. Rebounding, and Whitrock able to keep it in. Sends it straight away. McAfee a wrist shot. That goes wide. Rebound. Eklund blocked that. It comes loose to Norman, a shot. And I think that went off the body of the goaltender. Bloom on the right point does hold it in. Norman back of the net. He's checked.
Lost a stick, though.
Eklund tries to lend a hand over there. I'm not sure which of them did lose the stick.
I think it was Norman. No, it
was not Norman. It was the Waterloo player. Comes back out across one-timer McAfee, and he missed everything and skied it. That one went off to the moon. And with 55 seconds left in Cale Buchanan's roughing penalty, we'll get another offensive faceoff. 7:16 to go in the second period. Jets with their first power play leading 2-1. They have not scored in this period. Waterloo has scored once on a 5-on-3 goal. Whitrock wins the draw. McAfee will go for a skate in the neutral zone. Through the middle of the ice. Left wing pass Eklund. Trying to set it up. Made a bad pass to Whitrock. And it was intercepted by the Warriors and dumped back in. It'll come around near side, but nobody on the Jets able to come up with it. And it comes all the way back to the Waterloo line, and Mason Harn looks for a lane and dumps it the length of the ice. Back for it.
Bo.
Yeah, Bloom, I'm not sure if he knew he had a player with him. And shorthanded, the Warriors a little dangerous, but they'll just dump it into the corner with 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Bloom heading up left wing. Gets into the zone, then it was knocked out, and Whitrock has to wait for him to get onside. Does. Flips it in, but didn't get it very deep. And the Warriors will just ice it as the penalty just about coming to a close. So Jets 0 for 1 on the man advantage. They do lead it 2-1 though. As Corrin got it out to center ice, Waterloo dumped it back in. Bloom will go back for it. He and Buchanan go into the corner. It's centered. Rasty over there off his stick, but it's picked up by Corrin, and he's able to get out to center ice. Oh, big hit, and there's going to be a penalty on the Jets. And I mean, I'll grant that one was from behind.
He's taking both of them.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, he's taking both of them. Or he's taking Waterloo, one or the other.
Well, the Jets player, which I believe was Wood, went straight to the box.
He's taking both of them.
Yeah, there's definitely a Waterloo player going over there as well. They were separate incidents, actually. That was the other Buchanan, Carter. And I think we're going to get coincidentals, it would appear, but
yeah.
we'll wait and see. Clock showing 5:57 in the second period. Never a good sign when, as a referee, you're constantly having to have chats with both coaches.
Right.
To presumably explain either what you called or what's going on or what you saw.
Nothing on the box. Nothing on the score sheet yet.
Right. It'll be coincidental.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at the score sheets.
Wait, they're bringing another. They're bringing another.
Cal
Kansas
Smith's
City
going to
player.
serve the 2 and the 10.
Yeah, well, like I said, that for for Wood, that was a hit from behind, and it was. I mean, he made no effort to. I mean, the guy had his back to the play, and he came up and just popped him.
Jay Wood's done. They're going to give him a 5.
Well, they haven't put that on the clock. If they have,
yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I can see they're escorting him over, unless they're saying he needs to go off the ice.
Why?
Because of the 10 minutes that he's got.
What the hell?
Now, I would not go so far as to say that I thought that deserved a 5 in a game for check from behind.
I think 5 in a game, Waterloo just handed it. We're just handed it to Waterloo.
Like I said, nothing went up on the clock, so I'm not sure that is indeed the call. There are 2 players in the Waterloo box, and they've taken one of them out. Harbaugh. is now going to the bench. So if they thought he was serving it for somebody, he's not.
All right, so I don't know what they called.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, and here's another thing I don't understand is why is Cale in the box if there's nothing on the clock?
Right, yeah.
In other words, you only need somebody to serve a penalty. The only other possible explanation to that would be if we had a penalty on our goaltender. But even in that scenario, one-timer, did Krugel get that?
He saved it.
All right, great job getting across to save that one for Camden. But, so if it were a penalty to the goaltender, that would be a reason why somebody could be in the box on a coincidental. But it wouldn't be Cale because Cale hadn't been on the ice, and you have to be on the ice at the time in order to serve it. So unless they just got away with putting him in there. I don't think, though, that Krugel did anything. There's going to be another penalty here.
On the Jets?
No, it's on Waterloo.
Now he's calling everything.
Well, kind of has to at this point.
Well, he didn't give him a game misconduct. There's no 5 minutes on the board. I don't know what he gave
That's
him.
what I was saying. So it's a roughing call on Bushbaum.
I'm confused.
Yeah, well, again, you might be able to look it up online.
No, I'm looking right now. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Jaden Wood checking from behind. So they must took him off because there was 10 minutes left in the period.
Right,
But,
so there's less than
Caleb
10.
doesn't need to be in the box.
That's what I'm saying. There's no reason for Cale to be in the box. Now, the good news is Cale wasn't going out on the ice anyway, so. Here's Buchanan trying to walk in all alone, and he never did get the shot on goal. That was actually a good defensive play that time by McAfee to really break that up.
Yeah.
He just got enough of a piece of him
So
on his stick.
what about in the third period? Does Cale have to go in the box?
He shouldn't. I
Because
don't know why he's in there now.
now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he's in there now.
Checking from behind, but they call it. But
if it was a 2 and a 10 for checking from behind, then there's no reason because it was coincidental with the other two.
Well, they're not showing it though. They're not showing a penalty for them.
There's somebody in the box.
I know. That's why it don't make sense.
Yeah, Carter Buchanan's in the box.
Yes. Oh,
wide of the goal. Boy. And in the meantime, boy.
All he did
Play
was
is
take a shot. I'm confused. Really confused.
Well, the goaltender doesn't have his helmet on, but I'm not sure how it came off because I was looking the other way.
So he gave it, it's coincidental.
Yeah.
So I got to tell Reds, nobody needs to be in the box.
No.
Because Cal Smith doesn't need to be in the box.
No. He doesn't need to be in the box because there's no reason for him to come out of the box. In other words, when you don't have to have somebody in there. And if they again, Wood should be in the box right now. You can conceivably send him to the locker room because he won't need to come out until after the next period starts.
But when he comes out of the next period, when his 10 minutes is up, then he comes. We're not going to be 5 on. Would we be 5 on 4? No.
Well, no, it would no.
Be 5 on 5.
No, it's we're technically 5 on 4 now, but only because of a separate penalty that happened afterwards.
Well, you should talk to Joe. You should talk to Emmer. Rads. I'll talk to Emmer.
Again, I don't understand any of this in terms of.
Well, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, it's a common mistake that clock people do make, as the Warriors will send this down the ice.
Well, the referee should tell them.
Well, yeah. Oh, boy, Krugel out of the net, but he was able to get it out.
We need to get a goal here.
Power play continues for another minute.
I thought which call had the goal, Norman. Norman.
Whitrock with it. He gave it to Eklund. Trying to play it in the middle. That was
Eklund.
broken up. Caldwell sends it back.
We need to get this third goal.
McAfee will go back for it. So. Yeah, that is according to the PA guy, a 2 and a 10 for checking from behind.
Yes!
What a snipe there. Power play goal.
I didn't see who it came from. But
for the Jets.
But Cal doesn't need to be serving it.
No, he doesn't. Like I said, the good news is he hadn't been on the ice all game anyway. So
he's trying to let him out. He doesn't even need to be in there.
No.
He doesn't need to be in there.
No, he doesn't. I've said that a number of times. He never should have gone in there in the first place. The most important thing is it's 3-1.
Yeah.
Power play goal for the Jets. I don't know if the.
Why would he be serving it? It don't make no sense.
Well, I don't know if the coincidental time.
It's already up.
Yeah, the 2-minute time.
Yeah, there you go. So, he shouldn't be in there.
He never should have gone in the first place.
Right.
Like I said, it's a common mistake for clock keepers to make because they're used to anytime there's a 2 and a 10, somebody has to be to serve the 2. But that only applies if there is somebody who needs to go out of the box, as that's saved on the sharp angle shot there by Graveman.
What a shot by Bloom. We needed that.
Yeah. So, Shibig out there between, I guess he's taking Wood's spot on this line with Corin.
No, he's taking Kaufman's.
Oh, okay.
Dane hasn't been. I don't know if Dane. What's going on with Dane?
I'm assuming it's his skate.
Yeah, but he might be done unless we get a JV guy that gets him a skate.
Or some steel.
Right.
The one nice thing about the way skates are right now,
you can just change the steels out.
Yeah, that even if
when Sammy played, he always had an extra pair of skates. And I bought him new skates. I put his old ones in the bag.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't take them out as easily, 20 years ago, whatever it was, 12 years ago.
Well, in the meantime, we're down to 2:45 or so. Left to go and a shot right on. And a save by the goaltender.
They still haven't announced that last goal.
Even if they had, I can't hardly hear anything this guy said.
Well, but I'm looking at the score sheet. It's not even showing it.
Yeah. Well, they may be a little behind. 2:39 left to go in the period. Yeah, the shots are also, it seems to me, like way behind too.
Yeah. I have no clue.
But I think they just aren't counting some of them that are. In the meantime, we're 2.5 minutes left to go, and here's Buchanan trying to work it. Makes a move, and on goal, a shot and a save by Krugel, and he will cover up and get a whistle and a face-off.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing.
Yeah, and I'm also, the last several times I have, we were talking about the clock earlier.
Yeah.
The last several times I have started and, stopped our clock.
Yeah.
It's not, it's like they're not.
It's like the numbers are sticking, it seems like. Yeah.
Well, that can happen if you are turning the clock on and off.
Right.
With the little toggle switch. Not to say that that's what's going on.
Oh, high hit. 2-on-1. Come on.
Yeah, and it's a penalty coming up as well. 2-on-1, and on goal, Whitrock a shot. Save, but they still have it. Delayed penalty coming up against the Warriors. Whitrock has it behind, sends it out to Elam. Sixth attacker on. Big, boy, that was actually a shaft save. That went above his blocker and hit the shaft of the stick.
Yeah. Another penalty on Waterloo?
Yeah. So the Jets will have another power play here with 1:55 left to go. It's an elbowing call.
Okay,
and it's Carter Buchanan, that's at least his second penalty.
Bo Bloom from Norman.
Okay. So power play for the Jets. They lead at 3-1.
Come on, Jets. Get another goal here.
So they whistle it dead because the two side wingers were encroaching. Whitrock to take the draw here. And they'll dump it the length of the ice out of the net. Krugel. He almost handed it right to.
You got to lift that, buddy.
Well, luckily he got away with it, and the Jets come out to center ice. Up ahead, Norman. He'll get into the zone. Played it in the middle. That was intercepted. Short-handed. Buchanan with a breakaway, and on goal, a shot, and he hit the post. I think it was a crossbar, not the post, but at any rate went off the bar and then off the end boards. Boy, that's a couple of times he's had that opportunity shorthanded, and he, fortunately for the Jets, he's missed the net both times.
Yeah.
Although I guess he technically hit the net that time, but on the crossbar. Here's Eklund with the puck. Cole trying to get it in front. It's gloved down by Whitrock, had it poked away, and it comes out to center.
Set it up. Come on, McAfee. Set it up, baby.
Minute left to go in the period.
Oh.
Now that should not be icing. They did wave it off.
Yeah, but no matter, we're not doing too well.
And then it's
that's
knocked
a high
down.
stick.
But knocked down.
That's all right. I'll take that high stick.
Yeah, unfortunately though, it'll send the face-off all the way back.
Yeah, but that was going to be a breakaway for them.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, and if nothing else, it'll take less time and we can change players.
Right.
57 showing on the clock. The penalty will go to the next period if the Jets don't score. They did just get a power play goal. Face off to the left of Krugel. Shibig out there. And now we get a whistle.
Waterloo wasn't even looking. Oh, they only had 3 guys out. They only had 3 out there. That's not our fault.
Well, linesmen are supposed to count before they drop the puck.
Oh,
they win the draw, comes back out. Long shot, Harn. That went off a leg. Behind the net, Amon. He was taken down behind the puck. Goes to the side of the net. A couple of whacks at it there by the Warriors, but the Jets do take over, and Amon with half a minute to go in the period. And for that matter, about the power play. It's only a few seconds difference, about 5. Here's Shibig into the zone.
JV power play line.
I know, it's kind of interesting. Norman out there with Shibig and Corin, all JVers. Here comes Redmond at the point. He'll send it half boards. Corin in the middle, backhand shot. And that was McPhee
shoot it, Chase.
Here's Redmond, another shot that goes just wide. 5 seconds left. Amon over
shoot
there.
It.
Amon, another shot gloved, and that's going to do it.
All right.
The buzzer sounds a little late, but it really had showed all zeros beforehand. And they will go to the locker room.
Interesting.
3-1.
So we had 1 penalty in the first period, and the Jets had 1, 2, 3 penalties right off the bat in the second period. Then they had 1, give the first, then we had another 2, and then they have the last 3. So there was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties called in that period for both teams. They had none. It won before that. So just a quick recap, Jets got their 3rd goal on a nice rifle from Bloom on a power play, and Waterloo got their goals on a 5-on-3.
Right. So each team with a goal in the second period, 3-1 our score. I'll be curious to see what happens with Wood. And I'm assuming he's going to come back out for the third period.
I don't know why they sent him off.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll go down and ask for ads. It don't make sense. So all
right, we'll go to the intermission and back with the third period in about 12 minutes or so here at Young Arena on Kansas City Jets Hockey. Welcome back out to Young Arena. Joel Becker, Gary Scabona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets and Waterloo Warriors just about set to go for the third period of play. There is 5 seconds left on the clock in the Buchanan Minor. And so we start off briefly 5-on-4. Brody Lee back on the ice after serving his the misconduct. Shot there by Whitrock was wide of the mark. Teams are back to 5 aside. 3-1 our score. Jets on top of the Warriors. Oh, in front, Lee was able to play it over to the boards, and a shot goes off a leg, I should say, and into the corner. And the Warriors can't clear it. Then Brody Lee, another try. It'll go into the near side boards, and it's lifted out towards center by Bushbaum.
Yeah, Joe, Dane Kaufman would not be playing. He hurt his knee a little bit, felt a little pop, but he's getting ice down right now. His dad looked at it, said it felt pretty stable, but he's not going to get in the rest of the game today.
Well, precautionary is probably not a bad thing.
No, hopefully we can get him in. Hopefully we'll be able to play tomorrow.
We'll see.
We won't know until the morning.
Eklund will play it off the sideboards and out. Norman trying to chase it down, and they are going to call this icing. It could have gone either way on that one.
Yeah.
So, shots 20-15. That's the way they were as we entered this period. We have played 1 minute and 4 seconds. Teams 5 aside. And
Brad's asked me if Norman's was a goal, and I said I didn't think it went in that one. Yeah.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so. No.
I did. Did you tell him that if he would have pulled his goalie, it might have been?
Yeah.
For that last 3
no,
seconds?
No, I didn't tell him that.
You can tell him that later. All righty. So, and it'll be interesting to see how this period goes. It's come out so far relatively,
clean.
Yeah, uneventful.
Like I told Rads, we could play like some other teams in this league, defensive offense. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, right there, that was the opportunity that in the middle of the ice that two guys could have come together, but they actually backed off of each other.
Right, yeah.
And
I'm
glad.
talking about what we need to do. We can't get too aggressive. We're down to 8 forwards right now for at least another, 4 minutes maybe, when Jay Wood comes back on the ice.
Yeah.
And, Arnold
is he, by the way, in the box now?
Yeah, he's in there,
okay.
yeah.
So that's good.
They took him out because there was less than 10 minutes to go in the period. No sense at all.
Who took him out?
The referee.
See, they're not really supposed to do that.
Right, I know.
But at any rate, we'll have a face-off. Shibig out there between Arnold and Corin.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to be a 3-on-1. Well, now a 2-on-1 the other way. And on goal, a shot and a save by Krugel. The rebound hits the side of the net. Amon will play it in the corner.
That's what we can't do. We can't pinch. We can't be aggressive. We got to be defensive-minded. Don't give them odd-man rushes. Don't give them opportunities.
Well, you got to understand what the game situation is.
Right, exactly. You're up 3-1. You've lost one of your top offensive players. You got 4 guys injured.
Puck coming in front. Sharp angle shot, missed everything. And it comes all the way out to center ice. That's going to go.
Mike's asking where Kaufman is. I said he hurt his knee.
Yeah.
Must have missed that when I talked about it a minute ago. He might have texted before I seen it.
That's what I was going to say. That's probably more likely.
Yeah.
Tipped ahead, and the Warriors will change behind the play. Elam back for it in his own zone. Back behind the net. Our defense has made some.
We're not making smart plays.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
Well,
that's offside.
Or overly casual plays. Now, I thought he did a good job of keeping it in there.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
But overly casual sometimes, our defense.
Yeah.
They'll try and either reverse direction or whatever, or put it in the middle, and, not realizing somebody's there or not anticipating. In the meantime, trying to walk in front with it. And a shot and a save.
That one was I thought it went in.
No, it never did, but I thought he covered it, but apparently not. This one's going to go the length of the ice, and it will cross the end red line for an icing call against the Warriors, and the Jets will have a good offensive opportunity. So, well, we do have a minute. Wanted to give a little shout out to the folks over at Pure Hockey. Bar Down Sports used to be a sponsor of ours.
Yeah.
Got a pair of skates there the other day.
Oh, there you go.
First time. It's been a long time since I bought new skates. At least 10 years, probably longer than that.
Joe, as hard as you skate, I'm surprised.
Well, I know that's the thing as well, and the one that I was replacing is the one I got, and a shot right on, save Griezmann, and the rebound goes behind the net. But anyway, the reason why I brought it up was they told me that when these games are on, they have them on in the shop.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so good for them. So thank you for that. And lead pass trying to walk in on goal. Caldwell, a shot goes wide. Rebound comes out to center ice. So, yeah, the manager over there, he recognized me from beer league.
There you go.
And then also said that they had the games on. So that was nice. So big Jets fans apparently. So
nice.
Good for them. And it was a good job. I played with the skates on Thursday nights, and my feet didn't hurt or anything.
There you go.
So here, trying to work up ahead was Corin, but he overskated. Amon will go back into the zone. 12.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Jets on top 3-1. Intercepted pass. Buchanan shot and a save by Krugel. Rebound on the near side, McAfee. He'll play it ahead. He was looking for Eklund, and that missed him, and it goes the length of the ice.
Just missed him.
So we will get a face-off with 12:13 left to go. Shots are 22-18 now in favor of the Warriors, but the Jets lead it 3-1.
Jaden should be coming out here in about a minute or so, I'm guessing. He went in at 11:03.
Okay.
So it should be coming out pretty soon, right? 10 minutes?
10 minutes plus the
the two. Right, yeah.
Actually, we were talking about the fact that Cale Smith should not have had to sit there in the box, which he shouldn't have.
Right.
Although I did talk to Mama Smith, and they were happy to get to see him walk, go across, because he's not playing today.
Right.
They're hoping he'll play tomorrow.
Right, yeah.
Which is why we made the
obviously
trip.
we're going to need him.
Yeah. But at least he got a chance to see the ice today.
Come on, Jets. Got to
There's
get
a
it out.
blocker save on that shot by Krugel. But anyway, the reason why I brought it up was that the other thing that you'll see, as this is going to be another icing call, occasionally people try to use the logic that because someone is quote unquote serving the penalty for someone, then they don't have to actually serve that 2 minutes. In other words, if somebody goes in for a 2 and 10,
right.
I've seen people try and let that guy out after 10 minutes.
Not
after 12.
Right, yeah.
And they'll say, but he doesn't have to serve 12 because this other guy served the 2. No, it doesn't work like that.
Nope.
He's a placeholder. He's in the box so that somebody can come out of the box. And that's why we didn't need Cale, is because nobody needed to come out of the box.
Right.
So, in the meantime, Redmond will play it ahead. McAfee tried to get it back to him. That was intercepted. Now Norman picks it up.
Give it to him. Give it to
he had
McAfee.
McAfee with him. I'm not sure if he knew it or not, but anyway, he'll pull up himself in a shot, and a save by Graveman. The rebound into the near corner, and the Warriors get it out to center. Amon will track it down on the far side and dump it in. We're down to 11 minutes left to go, regulation time. Jets on top by 2. McAfee, he tried to pass it again. That one also went off of the Waterloo player. Hit the side of the net, tried to play it in front.
Thank God nobody was there.
Well, Amon blocked it, although there was almost as much chance that Amon might have actually redirected it into his own goal.
Yeah, exactly.
But that didn't happen. In the meantime, trying to walk in, a shot that hit a leg and goes wide.
So far, Krugel's come out twice and scary both times. Almost giving up golden opportunities for Waterloo.
Caldwell.
I was surprised the Waterloo guy actually just didn't go around and try to do a backhand.
We may get a penalty here.
No, I don't think so. That was just a collision.
Yeah, and he lost his helmet. That's why the whistle blew.
Right.
But I didn't know if they were going to call that some sort of interference.
I think it was just a collision.
But yeah, well, the referee was right there, and he's pointing. I think he's pointing that the face-off comes out of the zone, and that particular player has to go to the bench.
Yeah, because his helmet came off.
Yeah. which is one of those things where it's like, the onus is on you to make sure that it's tied down in the first place.
Right, yeah.
So, on the face-off, puck comes out to center ice, now dumped into the Jets' end. Back forward is Bloom, behind his net. He'll come up the far side. It's poked ahead out to center ice. Warriors take over. Buchanan from the near side will dump it in. Boy, Krugel again came out of the net and almost fell down.
Krugel's scaring me today right now. He's playing good except when he comes out of the net.
I was just going to say.
Stay in the net.
Lead pass from Lee up to Eklund. Went off his leg. Taken over by the Warriors. And back the other way, Tompkins, and he was checked. Now Buchanan will come into the zone. He'll pull up a screen shot and missed everything. It'll go up over the glass and out of play.
Yeah, I think it went off the Jets' defense right there.
Yeah, it could have gone off his leg. They are leaving the face-off in, so it must have gone off his knee or leg.
I don't think he that good of a score. I don't think he missed it that bad.
Shots now to 23-19. We're down under 10 minutes left to go in regulation time. These teams go at it again tomorrow. 10:30 for the varsity game. You might want to tune in. It could be entertaining.
I don't know what team's going to. I don't know who we're going to have playing.
Well, that's the thing. And again, I don't know what kind of team we're going to have if they score. Well, that seemed like it was building up to that, didn't it? And, more than anything else, I just feel like that's a result of sloppy defensive play.
Yeah, we got to be.
In a number of ways. Not just, in terms of the puck handling and decision making from behind the net, also just not picking players up.
Right. We're giving Waterloo momentum.
That was offsides. But they didn't call it. Now the Jets are going to ice it. Well, that play was offsides, but the linesman that made the call made it from literally the hash mark down there. He did have to back into it, because it was the play was coming right at him. So I don't blame him for that, except he was not in any position to see it, I guess, because it was pretty clearly offside. Well, this will make things interesting. 3-2, 9:21 left to go. Rasty line comes out, facing the Norman line with Shibig.
All right, come on, 2-on-1.
Wood into the zone. Norman, a shot, and he missed it. Missed the net completely. Comes all the way back out to the Jets' end. He also lost an edge and went into the boards.
He didn't even look to pass that.
No, he had Wood with him.
Yeah, but he didn't even look to pass it.
Shibig had it poked away. Now the Jets will get it into the zone. Back forward is Tompkins. Plays it up the far boards. Puck still loose. It's kept in the zone. Good play by Wood. And then it was poked away from him and comes back the other way. Trying to work into the zone. Nice poke check by Amon there on Tompkins. Puck back of the net. Redmond. He'll pick it up for the Jets. Works it and plays it down the ice. This is going to be icing. He was trying to make a headman pass toward Wood.
Yeah.
But the pass was a little off and also elevated. So we'll get the whistle and the face-off. 8:36 to go.
There's Dane right there.
So we got half a period left. Yeah, in his street clothes.
Yeah, he's got ice pack on. He's not lipping, really. So I'm hoping it's just maybe something just shifted a little bit.
Could be. I just hope it doesn't swell up overnight or something. Eklund backhand pass and lead pass toward Brody Lee and on right wing in the middle for Eklund. He was on his backhand, so he'll just pull up to make a play. Tried to get it in the middle to Whitrock. That was broken up. I will say that for this line in particular,
they got to step it up.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice, but what I was going to say is that they have been guilty this game more often than not of trying to force passes in.
Like that right there.
Where they apparently don't think that Waterloo's going to be in a passing lane or can stop the puck or what. I don't know, but it's an inordinate number of passes have been intercepted.
Right.
With these guys.
Come on, Brody.
But in the meantime, they have had some good chances. Whitrock in the corner. In the middle, he was looking for Eklund, and again, it was stopped, by a leg in front. This is the sort of thing I'm talking about. Here's Whitrock, and he tried to play it across for Bloom, but he fanned on it, comes out to center. Bloom will dump it in. Jets will tag up, and in fact, they'll just go make a player change as we're down to 7.5 minutes left to go. Rove will get it into the zone and dump it cross corner. Buchanan over there. Warren couldn't poke it away from him. On his back end, he'll play it back out to the point. It was kept in. Now back of the net. And Shibig will take over, and he'll work out to center. Gains the red line. He'll dump it in. Directed into the corner by Graveman. Not sure that's what he wanted to do with it, but that's what he did do with it. And now it's played out to center, and Buchanan will walk in again. Screen shot, and that went by the glove of Krugel and off the end boards, but it was kept in at the right point. Down to 6:45 left to go. Rung around to the near side.
I thought that was out.
Barely kept in, but he did. And behind the net, Caldwell had it poked away. Now, boy, he almost lost his helmet as well. The puck goes the length of the ice. And we are going to get an icing call. We do get a little bit of screaming and yelling from one of the benches.
We need a goal, Joe. We need a goal.
Okay. Not giving up one would be nuts.
That's even better.
Yes. 3-2 our score, 6.5 minutes left to go. Off the face-off, Brody Lee and a shot and a glove saved by Krugel. And he will hang on. And again, it's funny. I don't know these things, how, they add up over the course of a game or whatever, but, it's like in a situation like that where, for me, 4 or 5 seconds ticked off and for them 3 did.
Right, yeah. Oh, trip. Nope.
Puck in the corner.
Come on.
And Lee tried to play it behind the net, ended up coming in front. Jets do get it out to center ice. And then Eklund will dump it in. Comes around behind the net for Lee. He just centered it. Went off of the stick of the goaltender. And then Lee couldn't handle the pass from Whitrock. And it comes back the other way. Came loose in front for a moment, but Jets couldn't get a stick on it. Back the other way, here come the Warriors working in on right wing. Amon knocks it to the sideboards, and Whitrock there tried to send it rink wide for Brody Lee.
He's tired. He's got to get off.
That pass was too far in front of him. And again, the Warriors will try and come back the other way. They'll play it back out toward the point. Long shot, blocker save. Goes into the corner, Buchanan. It sends it over to the far side corner. Eklund over there, trying to get in the way. Comes back of the net. Now up the near side boards. Lee couldn't get a stick on it. Redmond over there.
It's a long shift for Lee in this group.
Yep. And now Norman will come away with it. He was the one who replaced Whitrock, so he has the most juice and gets a shot on goal, saved by Graveman. He'll jump it down. He gave it right back to Norman, though. And a centering pass. It comes back out to the point. A shot that hit traffic in front. Then here's Arnold, a shot, and again hit a leg and went wide of the goal. Comes back out to the point. Jets can't keep it in. Elam, though, center ice will just lift it back in. Jets do tag up. Down to 4:40 left to go. 3-2 Jets. Left wing pass Tompkins. He'll just dump it. Elam knocked it down. They fight for it along the boards near the line. 4 players over there. It will squirt loose and does come out to center. Dumped in. That was on, boy, that was an offside
shot, yeah.
And it was on goal, but they didn't blow it, and now we're going to, it's the second time where it should have been offsides and ends up becoming an icing for the Jets.
Right, yeah.
So instead of a neutralized faceoff, we get a offensive faceoff for Waterloo.
Right.
For those people who think that linesmen don't make any difference in the game, I've heard that a few times, by the way.
There you go.
So 4:13 showing on the clock. Mine was at 4:10, by the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So off the faceoff comes out right side. Krugel the save. Rebound was loose in front, and he was able to cover up on it. And we'll get a whistle. 4:05 now. Shots, by the way, 28-20. Haven't updated those in a little while.
Waterloo's got the only goal in this period, Joe.
And it's taken by McAfee. He did get it out to center ice at least. Now it's sent down the ice. Yeah, it went off a Waterloo player, so no icing. McAfee will try and go after for it behind the net. Warriors will play it up the far boards. Ekton over there knocked it down. He got it back of the net again. Harn sent it up the middle. Norman knocked it down. He'll just dump it in. That one also should have been offsides because we were offsides and it was right on goal. And I guess turnabout's fair play there because they got exactly what we did.
Right.
Because that should have been offsides on us, and instead it ends up being a icing against them.
Right. Now let's see if we get a good scoring opportunity like they did.
We'll see. 3:32 showing on that clock. It's the Whitrock line out there, Lee and Hecklin. And Whitrock did win the draw, but he run it right to a Waterloo player as Lee was behind him. Jets keep it in, though. Puck back in the net. They'll play it up the near side boards. And Elam kept it in. Second effort, though, Buchanan got it in the middle, and they get it out to center. Down to 3:13 left to go. We'll kind of keep an eye as we get closer on the net to our right. Right now, the Jets have a 1-goal, 3-2 lead. 3 minutes left to go. Puck back in the net. Elam.
It looks like he's gone down to 5D. He hasn't put. He's not putting Chucky out there.
And
come on, Cole.
Eklund will get to the breakaway in on goal. Backhand shot, and he was saved by Graveman. Tried to get the rebound, but couldn't quite get to it. Lost an edge. Now here's Whitrock with it. Jets still dangerous here. Sharp angle shot. And I believe that hit traffic. Might have hit Caldwell in front.
That could have put the game away, Jim.
Absolutely could have. That was actually Buchanan who blocked it. And then another long shot off a stick and then off the end boards. The other Buchanan plays it back in the net. They try to center it. Ekton over there knocked it down. But then Buchanan shot missed on the near side. Rebound. And it's near the far boards, and the Jets do clear it down the ice.
Tired.
Yeah, no icing. Jets will get a wholesale player change here. Harn dumps it in. Back for it. It's behind the net, Amont. Had Redmond with him. Just played it to the boards. Now the puck comes out. The net is now empty for Waterloo. They have the puck. Puck in the middle. Picked up by McAfee. He turns, shoots, and it was blocked to the defense. Harn trying to work it ahead, gains the red line, gets it into the zone. Caldwell, he was checked by Corin. And again, it's Harn with the puck in the neutral zone. We're down to a minute and a half left to go. Oh, a nice little poke check again by Andon Corin. Playing in a varsity game, the JVer.
A lot of JV guys out there right now.
Now trying to work toward the middle. Toe drag move. Corin picks up the loose puck. Long shot. That was blocked to the defense. Once again, trying to work in Caldwell. He was checked.
Skate more. Skate
get
more.
It to the line, but not out. Shot. That hit traffic in front. Jets clear
it. Come on, Brody.
Now McAfee can get to it. He's all by himself.
The speed, baby.
And
woohoo! 6 from 22 should win that game.
And an empty netter for the Jets. We'll make it 4-2, and hopefully we'll seal the deal. I don't know if we're going to get a timeout here. It looks like it.
I think it was 6 from 22. Let's see what they call.
Yeah, it was. Whether they call it that or not. I don't think it was an actual timeout. They all went over to the bench, but now they're calling the timeout. So Waterloo will call a timeout here. 52 seconds left to go. An empty net goal from Brody McAfee. And like you said, he used his speed to catch up to the loose puck. And this time made no mistake. But there's 2 or 3 good plays by Andon Corin there during that 6. And it, shows a lot of confidence for Coach Elo to have those JVers out on the ice in this kind of a situation. And they didn't let him down.
McAfee from Corn. Yep. That was right. That's what it should be.
And I do believe they're going to start off with an empty net here.
Yeah.
The net to our right is empty. 6 attacker situation with 52 seconds left to go. The clock showing 0. I guess they were trying to time the timeout.
I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was 52 point something.
What are they doing? Now 52.3, I think, Joe.
I think it was a little more than that, but I may be wrong. But at any rate,
Does your clock show 52?
52.5. Okay. Mine only shows 52.
Right.
I did try to see if there was a way to do the tenths on this overlay, but there isn't. Anyway, we're 6 attacker situation trying to work in. The Jets do have a cushion here, so they can take pot shots if they want to. 40 seconds, puck in the corner. Comes back out to Buchanan at the left point. Long shot. That hit traffic and never got through. Into the corner again. Goes behind the net. They tried to center it. That was blocked. Now Elam over there. He couldn't. Comes back out. Buchanan again. Another shot. Boy, that was knocked down. Yeah, they do say high sticking, and we are going to get that whistle. That's a big whistle because it brings the face-off all the way to the other side.
I imagine the goal
you
will go
have
back
to,
in.
yeah.
You got to put it back in.
I mean, you could not, but
right.
at this point, especially down by 2, there's really no point.
Right.
It's almost no point to bother to, even
I'll tell you what, Joe.
Pull him again.
As many injuries you've had, we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Tonight, this is a great win for the Jets.
It is.
It's a great win for the Jets.
Yeah.
Come to this barn, this big white ice, play with 4 or 5 JV guys, and come out with a win. But you know what? I'll wait till this game's over before I say anything. But
Redmond off the draw, and that's going out of play.
But
so yeah, right now they've got Norman in between Arnold and Wood out there with Redmond.
Yeah.
And
Micah
and Amon, on the defense.
Right. That's beautiful face-off. Beautiful face-off.
Norman plays it down low, comes out in front. Goaltender tries to cover it. The puck is still loose, not under 10 seconds to go. Boy, 3 or 4 cross checks, and then this one is not going to end well.
Woods and Arnold.
Well, I mean, to their credit, Arnold got cross-checked in the face about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, let's see what
there was going to be a penalty originally on the play.
On Waterloo, I think.
Yes. No, I mean from those cross-checks I was talking about. They're sending Wood off, but I don't know if they're sending him off because he's not going to come back out anyway, or if he's going to get like some sort of a third man in type penalty.
The third man in was Woods was the one that was hit, not Arnold.
Oh, sorry.
Arnold came in.
So Arnold was the one that could have conceived. They brought them both to the bench. We'll see what kind of a calls are made.
I think we're going to get a couple game misconducts.
It's
but
possible.
Waterloo needs to get them too.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the guy that was cross-checking, and that was Carter Buchanan, number 18.
Yep, he's taking them out.
And the other Buchanan as well.
18 and 23.
Yeah, they're both, I'm assuming, brothers, Cale and Carter.
They might both be gone for tomorrow, too, like Wood and Arnold. Yep. There goes Arnold. He's gone.
But again, like I said, if like they gave them all coincidental roughings, they could also be off just for that.
Both our players went off. Okay, both Buchanans or Buckhans are going off.
Yeah.
One is, 23 is.
I think
18 is still on the bench.
They both were sent off
the ice.
Yeah,
but I'm watching 18 on the bench.
He's still on the bench, but that doesn't I have to say, I've never understood the idea of, when this sort of stuff happens, sending them both to, adjoining locker rooms, but hopefully somebody's out there. They're going to finish off the game now at this point.
But 18 never went off.
There's only 4. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Well, I want to just see what the penalties are going to
Right,
be.
but yeah, whether they sent him off or not is not going to be indicated on whether he's on the bench here at the end. And that's going to do it. 2 seconds left, and the Jets get the 4-2 win over Waterloo. The only real question at this point is whether or not we're going to be missing players due to suspension.
What I was going to say and I didn't say was Krugo played a hell of a game.
Oh, he did. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Jets win 4-2 with Brody Lee empty netter to get our 4th goal in the 3rd. He had 2 goals today. Ekton had a goal and Bo Bloom had a goal. So, and Kruger did a heck of a job in the net. It was a physical game, though. It's going to be interesting to see
I was going to say
how
what
these
happens,
penalties all come out.
Yeah, and also what the game is like tomorrow. Because sometimes when you have a game like this, you end up having that you just have an absolute war the next day.
Right.
And then other times you'll end up having a much tamer thing.
Right.
Because, the adrenaline wears off.
Okay, what we got here is I don't see any. Oh, yeah, we got Landon Arnold, roughing, Jaden Wood, roughing, Cal Buckman, roughing, Carter Buckman, roughing. That's it. He gave all roughings.
So that's what I said before, was if they gave them all coincidental runs, they still could send them off the ice because they weren't coming back.
Right, yeah.
And so.
Well, Buckman's right there. He's in the circle right there.
Yeah.
18.
Buchanan,
I might say, yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Buchan.
Woods is in the circle. So, all right.
So none of them
get games for fighting. That's good.
The only question I had was I think that was at least 3 penalties for 18 Carter Buchanan. But if it's only 3, then that's all you need. That's okay.
Right. He'll still be okay. Let me see. Penalties. Let's see. Cal Buchanan had 1. Carter Buchanan had 1. Carter Buchanan had 2.
And then that last
Cal
one.
Buchanan had 2. Carter had 3.
Yeah,
3
so
and 2.
I think they both.
Yeah. So we're okay.
They're okay, but it was close.
It was close, yeah.
So anyway, all right, final score 4-2. The Jets beat the Warriors.
Right.
These teams go at it again. JV tomorrow at 8:30, and then the varsity at 10:30. We hope you'll join us for that. Could be entertaining. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, you got to come. Just got to come to see the excitement.
That's right. All right, 4-2 the final. Thanks for joining us here on the Jets Hockey Network.